Hey guys, I'm back with another specs comparison video of the Galaxy S5 LTE A versus the iPhone 5s this time. So, the Galaxy S5 LTE A has a 5.1-inch display, whereas the iPhone 5s has a 4.0-inch display. So, it looks iPhone 5s is like an insect in front of the LTE A Galaxy S5. And if we talk about the display resolution, which is a disgrace to the Galaxy S5 LTE actually, because the Galaxy S5 LTE has a 2K display and PPI over 500, which is at 576 PPI, Super AMOLED display, I mean killer display. And whereas the iPhone 5s I don't want to talk about, but still comparison is comparison. So the iPhone 5s has a 640 by 1136 pixel display resolution and 326 PPI, which is not even comparable to the S5 LTE. And in terms of the weight, this is the only department that the iPhone 5s is winning at the moment, which is the weight is 112 gram, which is a little bit lighter as compared to the 145 gram of the Galaxy S5 LTE. And on the top, the Galaxy S5 LTE does offer us water and dust resistant features and a heart rate monitor on the back and those kind of stuff. And also we have the Android 4.4.2 TouchWiz UI on board on the S5 LTE versus iOS 8 beta and the iOS 7.1.1, the latest version of the iOS 7, I think, on the iPhone 5s. And so, in terms of the video recording, we have a 16MP ISO camera, which is proved to be the best camera on the market on the S5 LTE versus an 8-megapixel dual LED flash camera on the iPhone 5s. The iPhone 5s can only record a 1080p HD video, whereas the S5 LTE can record a 4K video as well as 1080p HD video, and as well as slow motion and fast motion, bunch of options that Samsung has provided us with. So in terms of front-facing camera, the Galaxy 5 LTE kick ass of the iPhone 5s by providing us a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera, whereas on the iPhone 5s we have a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, which is only capable of recording a 720p HD video, whereas the S5 LTE front-facing camera can record a 1080p HD video. So a ton of new features on the S5 LTE. In terms of internal hardware, the S5 LTE has a 32-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 805, 4 cores clocked at 2.5 GHz, Adreno 450 crate, and Adreno 420 GPU, proved to be 50% faster than the previous Adreno 330 GPU. And on the Apple, we have the A7 64-bit architecture, dual-core 1.3 GHz, and PowerVR G6 430 GPU. So if you compare the processors, the S5 LTE does comes up with better benchmark score and all the kind of stuff, but still the Apple has the power of optimization. So with the optimization, they optimize games better for the iOS devices and their marketing tricks and all that kind of stuff. So in terms of system memory, we have twice the more RAM on the S5 LTE as compared to the iPhone 5s, 3GB of RAM versus 1GB of RAM on the iPhone 5s. And in terms of the built-in storage, we have 32GB and 64GB variant of the S5 LTE versus 32, 64, and 128GB variant of the iPhone 5s. But there is a SD slot expansion on the LTE A Galaxy S5, whereas on the iPhone there is no SD slot option, says the original Apple iPhone. So in terms of the battery capacity, the LTE A Galaxy S5 has a 2800 mAh battery, whereas on the iPhone 5s we get only a 1570 mAh battery. And yes, it's the full comparison of the specs between this monster here, which will be gonna be released in Korea, sadly not worldwide, but still the specs are very much same as the S5 original, apart from the display and the processor and the GPU. But still the iPhone 5s is looks like a midget in front of the Galaxy S5 LTE. So it's fun to make comparison video of more phones with the comparing the specs with the LTE Galaxy S5, which is currently the killer phone. So yes, thanks for watching guys, and subscribe for the videos, news, and more stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.